Hello, Professor Boudreau. I'm in a room with Brunt and Peter. No notes on the walls anywhere. We're going to do it. Peter is playing the role of Brett Veach, head athletic therapist for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yes, ma'am.
And action. Hey there, Brett. Nice to meet you. I'm Dante.
Dante, it's a pleasure.
Nice to meet you, man. How are things going?
Oh, we're going good, man. Just, right in the middle of the season, so busy time for us in Kansas.
Yeah. How's the season going? How's the boys feeling?
Oh, boys are feeling good, just trying to keep everyone healthy.
Yep, that's good. Thank you for carving out the time to meet with me. I know you guys have a very busy schedule and you guys are trying to keep on top of things and make a run at the Super Bowl.
Oh, anytime for you, Dante.
That's great. So a little agenda for the day here. I'd like to go over our product. Got some questions I'd like to ask you and see where you guys are at in terms of safety measures, and then I'd like to show you the product and show you some of our sales aids and what we have going on there. And then I would like to propose to you a contract and see if we can get some of these in your players' hands.
No, that sounds great. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys have to offer.
That's great. So how's the season been going overall, health-wise? Have you guys dealt with many injuries?
Overall it's been going good. I mean, right now the boys are 8-0, but we have been dealing with some health issues in the past little stretch. So it's obviously always an issue. It's a very physical sport, as you know. I'm sure you know. So yeah.
What current safety measures are you taking to keep your boys upright and keep them healthy?
Right now we're relying traditionally on helmets, and but we have concerns about their effectiveness. We've had several concussions and many knee injuries to go along with it. So yeah, that's kind of our biggest concern right now.
Those knee injuries are a bugger, man. They can sideline you for so long.
Brutal.
So tough. Head injuries. Can you recall any specific instances of a player having to deal with a head injury?
Oh yeah, definitely. Obviously concussions. Concussions are always a huge issue for us. I usually would deal with multiple per season, and right now we're dealing with some concussions on the team as well. So kind of always an issue.
Yeah, they're tough, and something come to light there, especially in the last couple of years with the movie Concussion coming out. We're learning a lot more about it, and we definitely gotta protect our players. So let me ask you this: you having a big time player out for you, how would that impact your team and your season moving forward? Let's just say Patrick Mahomes.
No, it can be detrimental. It can really change things fast. You get one or two players, key players, out for multiple weeks for a concussion or even possibly the season. It can be absolutely detrimental to the not only the team but the team dynamic.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely see that being an issue for you. Outside of your game plan and everything, also going into the logistics side of things with having your star players out for multiple weeks, affecting ticket sales. All things related to that on the money making side of things. So I can see that being really tough for you guys if you were to lose a star player like that due to concussion.
Oh yeah, it's brutal.
You can't prevent concussions, but you can greatly reduce the risk of them. And there's definitely measures you can take to go that way. So what do you guys do to help reduce concussions within your organization?
Mainly right now, we're looking at a lot of metrics that kind of focus on how can we be preventive, like as you said. So we're looking at trying to reduce contact during practice, trying to reduce rest time after games, just simple measures like that can kind of lead to less, kind of reduce the percentage or chances of a blow to the head.
Interesting. Yeah, they're a son of a gun for sure. So let me ask you another question. If you were able to reduce the chance of your players getting concussions, would that be something you're interested in?
I mean, I think definitely. I think it would help us maintain a healthier roster and improve overall performance. To keep our front office happy along with players and staff.
Well, that's great. It seems like we could have a very mutual beneficial relationship for each other here. So
yeah, let's explore it.
I'll get into it here. So our company intro here. So we're Guardian Sports. We mainly provide Guardian caps, although we do have some other smaller products.
Yes, you do.
So these Guardian caps here, we have them for football, hockey, and baseball, and used by sports all over the country, all the way from little guys, peewee, all the way up to the pros here in the NFL. And we have them all over the place. Like I said, hockey and football and lacrosse mainly. First started up, they were only used during practice, but now you see day to day they're starting to move towards into the game, and there's players actually wearing them during the game.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so a little product overview for you here. So this guy weighs 7 ounces. It's very lightweight, very easy to take on and off. Not that you'll be taking it on and off too much, especially if it's only for once in the game week. Comes with 6 ventilation holes. And it fits almost any helmet.
So what's the material here? It's kind of like a foam, or?
Yeah, so that's actually a Teflon material. It's the same thing they make bulletproof vests out of. So it's very tough, very, very rigid.
Oh no, that's great.
Yeah.
Nice little place to protect the crown, eh?
Yeah, protect the crown, and it's got all these breathing vents. It's nice, it's comfortable, and
so do players notice that when they're wearing it?
they actually don't. No. So it's so lightweight, and these helmets themselves. You pick this up and you pick up that. So that's heavy.
That's heavy.
And you got to wear that either way. Yeah. So adding on extra weight to it isn't necessarily a good thing. Some of the value propositions we have for it. So number one, overall safety. So these things with our tests here, as you can see, they reduce concussions up to over 30%. Our tests have shown, as compared to just wearing the helmet without the Guardian cap itself.
Okay.
Yeah. So another huge thing that players have said to us through testimonials is that it's very comfortable. Like you said, you got to wear in the summer, you're practicing, it's hot. The ventilation holes help with that. Waterproof, obviously, you can spray water all over it.
Yeah.
It's super lightweight, so comfortability. So we have actually a testimonial here from DeAndre Hopkins, who's a current player of yours and who wore a Guardian cap in Tennessee.
Wow.
And he's a big time guy.
Anything to keep him happy, right?
Anything to keep him happy, man. You got to pay him the big bucks, right?
All right.
And the next thing about him that's cool about him is they're customizable. So right now we offer up to 9 different base colors if you were to buy an individual product.
Okay.
But for yourself as a Chiefs, you guys have the yellow and the red, your 2 main colors. And obviously if you order in bulk, we can work something out and we can get you guys the colors you want here.
Yeah. So okay.
And so here's the color templates of the main colors that we have.
Because obviously, if people are going to be wearing this from the game, we're going to need to match our colors.
Of course,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's obviously a personal choice if people want to wear that in the game, but yeah, tons of customizable options. One size pretty much fits all. There is 4 straps here that connect to the cage itself, and then on the back there's a Velcro strap where you can tighten it or loosen it if you got a real big head.
Okay.
So pretty much one size fits all. And then let's see here. Let's show you some more color schemes. I'll take a look at that.
Okay. So these are kind of like the most common ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's 9 of them.
9 of them, these are kind of the most...
9 of them, but we can do 2 colors if you'd like I said, for the red and the yellow.
Okay, yeah. No, that's great. They all look great. And I think that red kind of really matches with our Chiefs red,
For sure. And then we can, like I said, we can fit logos on the side of it if you'd like, and we can do a bunch of things for customization.
Okay. Wow. No, that's great. Everything looks great. I love how it's lightweight. I love it. You got lots of different color options. But we've already we already have kind of helmet contracts with Riddell, and we kind of have a good relationship with them. So I'm not really sure if they would like us kind of hop on another supplier to chuck something over their helmet, right?
For sure, and I totally understand that. And the way I like to think of it, so of course you need your base helmet in everything you do, in any sport where you need a helmet, football, hockey, lacrosse, you do need that. We treat this as a supplemental protection for concussions. So it's not like you're picking one product over the other, you're just getting another product to add on top of the safety features to help.
Okay.
And so we do the testimonies I showed you previously of the of the test we did the concussion test we did while wearing the helmet with the Guardian cap and without, that shows that it's a supplemental piece to the helmet.
Okay. Yeah. No, I think that makes sense. I don't know. I mean, yeah. I mean, I think you got me covered on there. But I think I got to really think about really go talk to my team and probably my GM before I kind of make any decisions.
That's fair, and I totally get that too. But one thing I find is that you can't ever put a price on safety.
Oh.
So if we go back to the beginning, where I mentioned to you, let's say your star player's Patrick Mahomes went out because he's out with a concussion from practice, which isn't very likely to happen. But if it does, mentioning your guys' ticket sales and this and that. So the investment of these helmets is a very small price to pay for the big ticket picture. You think, having Patrick Mahomes playing.
That is true. You can't wait. What if someone got injured tomorrow in practice?
You can't put a price on safety.
Yeah,
either.
you know what? Yeah.
Got to protect your big time investments.
Okay, you know what? So I mean, how do we really know, how effective these actually are? Because, it looks pretty, but how does this thing actually really going to do anything?
Yeah, that's fair, right? It might just be something sitting on your head. But I have these testimonials from these players that I previously showed you that show that they do work. Obviously, you can't always stop a concussion, but doing whatever you can as a therapy staff, I feel is your responsibility to keep your players safe and doing whatever you can, through whatever methods, whether it's a physical attribute like the helmet or different types of practice schedules and different drills. I believe that's important.
Okay. So this is kind of like standard helmet. I have lots of different helmet sizes on my team. I got O linemen, with big helmets. I have some receivers, smaller helmets. So do you guys have this in different sizes, or is it just can you only fit it on one size?
Yeah, so we typically only have one size. There are a couple instances where you get some of the big fellas, 6'8", and they got heads like watermelons, where they're wearing these triple XL helmets. So this one, just for reference, this is an extra large helmet, and this fits most big boys here. But if you do have to go bigger, we can special order a size for you.
Okay.
But this one, for the most part, fits most helmets. Like I said, it has these adjustable straps on the front.
Yeah.
And then on the back, it has this great big Velcro strap to spread it out and make it fit almost any size. So so I don't believe size.
So we shouldn't really have any issues, should we?
Nope.
Okay. And how do we integrate them, into the current, practice schedule?
Yeah, so that's something that we'd be willing to help you guys with, especially on your purchase of these helmets will be significantly larger than most other teams, high school, Pee-wee, and things like that. So our team will be willing to help you, go in there, the day before practice, let's say on Monday
really fit them on.
or the Sunday, and make sure they're all fitted properly and get them on. That's something that our team will come help.
Well, wow. I mean, that just sounds too good to be true.
Try to.
All right. So yeah, no, really, that would be just great when the boys can just come in and just make sure. I just want to make sure, it's not really a nuisance, too much of a nuisance.
Of course.
I don't want it to be like a big distraction on the players in practice. I just kind of want them to, just pop their helmet on and, not have to worry about it.
Yeah. So like I said, what we do there is, Sunday after you play a game, we come in that Monday morning with our team, and we'd only need one or two of our guys, and we'd show your equipment staff how to fit them properly, and they'd be on for that Tuesday walk through practice, and then from there they'd be ready to go.
And so, could you just go over maybe some of the pricing for me? Just like what would this look like?
So individually, these are priced at $110 a piece, but if you buy them in bulk, we'll give them to you for $110 individually priced, but bulk pricing, we give them to you at $100 a piece. Okay. So we're looking to give you a deal if you buy more.
Okay. So yeah, I need about, what qualifies as bulk, because I'd probably need about 80 of these items.
80, so that would be bulk. We
okay.
consider anything over 50 to be bulk for you guys. So yeah.
So basically I'd need so it'd be 80 times 100.
8,000, yeah.
Okay.
So we can make that work. So I'd like to go into our closing here, propose our contract. So what I would like to do with you today here is I would like to offer you these helmets at bulk pricing. So like you said, 80 at $100 for $8,000. And with that, I will throw in, like I said to you, you guys are such an important organization to us. We'll come in, we'll help you set them up.
So that's included in the deal?
That's included in the deal, completely
Wow.
free on us.
Okay.
We'll travel to you guys. And then after, we'll have a follow-up call with you 2 weeks later to see how they're doing, checking on them. And you guys have warranty on these for up to 5 years.
Oh,
so
wow.
if you have any tears in them at all, and you know, things happen, right? It's Teflon, it's tough stuff, but things can happen. So the contract I'm proposing to you today is the 80 Guardian caps at our bulk pricing for $100, total of $8,000. Our service is coming in and setting them up, and then our follow-up call along with our 5-year warranty. So how would that sound to you today there, Brett?
I mean, honestly, like you said, you know, you can't put a price on safety, and I don't think I'd be able to sleep, you know, if one of the boys, if I didn't bother with the boys, and then one of them got injured, you know, anything, like you said, anything to reduce the chances. So you know what, on behalf of the Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs, I'm happy to accept this deal.
Appreciate it, Brett. Thank you very much.
Thank
it
you,
was
Dante.
a great meeting.
Thank you, Dante.
Awesome.